This might be very painful to take in, but I hope God helps you to digest it with wisdom and with love as well. It's very painful to be in love or to be involved with someone who has never loved themselves. Umuntu ongakaze ayithande noma ongayithandi uzohleze efuna ivalidation kuwena ngoba yena akakaze ayinikeze leyo nto. Most of relationships and marriages are failing simply because people are trying to find validation from their partners. They will always see something wrong with their partners, but not with themselves. They will always find a reason to have on themselves rather than pointing things towards them. They will always point things towards their partners, blaming their partners. They never blame themselves. These people have never loved themselves. They don't appreciate themselves. They don't sit down with themselves and ask, what is it that I did here? Once you do have a partner like that, you will suffer. It's called a toxic relationship. Until someone sits down and grow and acknowledge that they can make a problem, they can make mistakes. One person that is wise that I met in my life once said, someone who has matured and grown in life, they will always try to find the blame on themselves rather than other people. Be careful. Umuntu wakho asibheke ngathi uhlezi ublame wena yonke into. Makuwispoon wena, makulahleka izinto wena, makwenzeka u1 wena. Akaze yena athi mina, you know what? This is what I did. I think wrong ukuthi ngenze 1 or 2. I think mhlawumbe uactiswe ukuthi ngenze 1 or 2. Those people, they are very selfish. Ne? It's always about them. They don't care ukuthi abanye abantu bazizwa kanjani. They can actually say a lot and utter a lot of words and expect you to forgive them instantly. They are those people because they have not loved themselves, because they have not grown and matured enough to know who they are. That is why they take things lightly. That is why they can say anything and expect you to take it. And here you are still thinking, this person said 1 and 2 and 3. That person is already past that, because sometimes when they say these things, they're not aware of the impact. Because you should guard your tongue. What you say to your partner can destroy them. Even, when you are angry, try by all means not to say stupid, crazy things, because it's so difficult to take the words back. Sometimes other relationships, they break up because of what they've said. Yes, because of what you've said during the hardship times. Be careful when you start judging and pointing fingers at your spouse or your partner, because your partner is not just a wall. When you usher, or when you put those words, they come and stay, and it's difficult to be removed. They stay for a quite long time, even if when you didn't mean them, but in your partner, they're still holding those things. But if you're selfish, you will continue not to see that, because there are people, some people, it's always about them. It's always about their attention, their affection. It's always about them all the time. They don't think about you. What are your requirements? They don't even perform based on what your requirements, because they don't even know what you want, but they are all about themselves. Be careful. If you are single, be careful. Love yourself. Appreciate who you are. Learn to blame yourself, not other people, because you will never grow. Uyohlezi umkhova uyofa. Uyohlezi ufuna ukuconvince abantu. And it's easy to do that. It's easy to have a tech team. Tell people about the bad things that your spouse is doing without telling them what are the things that push him or her to do those things. It's easy to gain that thing from people because you will always tell them what you want them to know. But at the end of the day, who will suffer? It's you, because you know the truth. And the truth always comes out, whether you like it or not. Don't be selfish. Love yourself. When you're already in a relationship or marriage, then it's a problem. It's a huge problem, because it means you need a total turnaround. You need God to touch you once again. Because these things, especially marriage, You can't do it without God. There must be a force because the enemy will always against to take everything. He will use these minor things to destroy you guys, even things that you take for granted. Even things that small things, he will use those things to destroy you. Some couples, they die prematurely. Be careful. Don't be selfish. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Love your spouse as they are and appreciate them. No, always be eager to know what's wrong with them. Why are they behaving? Because sometimes you are the one who can push your partner away because you are angry, you are impulsive, you always blame them for everything. Sometimes that can push your partner away. And you wonder why. You start blaming yourself now. Are you not enough? You start questioning. And then those things are actually even killing you more. Because you are actually enough. You are enough. It's just that you need wisdom of God to sit down with yourself and say, I need to love myself. Appreciate who I am. Not to be selfish.